Products succeed with a repeatable process, a product market strategy, centralized assets or artifacts where the people that need them can find them, and they are the right ones. Products succeed because management has visibility into where the product team is at, what they have done, and what they need to do. Products succeed when the team has all the competencies necessary to get the job done. And products succeed when the team has the systems and tools available to help them do what they have to do when they need to do it. Introducing Productize, an integrated one-stop place to manage an entire product management lifecycle that has never existed before until now. Productize is an Atlassian Jira plugin, building on all the same reasons why tens of thousands of organizations worldwide have come to rely upon it to help manage their product development lifecycle. Productize includes a product lifecycle framework and real-time progress visibility. Productize organizes all of your product's lifecycle assets, Office documents, Google Docs, project plans, anything you already use or plan to use. It's all organized and visible and accessible. And it includes comprehensive lectures from Spice Catalyst's extensive professional development programs explaining exactly how to do each activity to have a successful product lifecycle. Productize enhances collaboration between team members, management, and those who rely on what the team does, and it integrates easily with other systems and tools. Productize builds on the experience of David Fraden from Spice Catalyst, who has managed dozens of products and trained thousands on how to manage products throughout the world at small, startup, entrepreneurial, and large organizations alike. Productize was built by AdTech, an Atlassian product expert. Successful products start with Productize. To start using Productize, you first need to select the product lifecycle framework and customize it for you. This is the framework view. In this session, we will show you how to edit and customize the base framework and create a new one. Productize comes with the Spice Catalyst framework as the base framework that you see on the screen. The framework consists of two parts. One, the phase of the product lifecycle from product planning or product market strategy to development, to marketing, to launch, to operations, and to end of life. Each phase has a series of activities to be performed. In order to customize the framework, click on the Edit button. For updating the phase name, click on Edit and Update it. You can change the name and color of each phase. Updating an activity can be done by clicking on the gear wheel. You can add attachments and/or web links. Once you add them, it is auto-saved. For updating the activity name, click on Edit. If you think the activity is not needed, then you can delete them as well. You can add a new activity into any phase you want. You can save your changes. Please click on Save. To save your changes, click on Save. To come back or view existing save frameworks, click on Close. If you'd like to have a new framework, then click on the Create New button. Once you've updated the framework, you can click on Save As, which will prompt you to enter a new and different framework name. Thanks for watching. We covered using the Spice Catalyst Product Lifecycle Framework as the starting point and how to modify, custom, and create a new framework from it. In this session, we will cover what is an initiative, how to create a new initiative, and how to customize the activities that are needed to be performed under an initiative. In order to create a new initiative, from the Productize menu, click on Create Initiative. Creating an initiative is a three-step process. The first step in creating an initiative requires the initiative name, the category of the initiative, and the framework, and a Jira project name where the initiative's corresponding phrases and activities shall be created. It is an optional field. Your Productize administrator may have pre-populated the new initiative to help save you some time. At the second step, you can edit, add, and delete phases and their associated activities based on the initiative. To do so, click on the Edit button. To delete a complete phrase or activity, you click on the Delete X button, and then confirm deletion by clicking on OK in the alert box. If you wish to add a new phrase, you need to click on the Click on Edit to Add New button. Once edits are done, click on the Close button to save and close. To add a new activity, double-click and enter a name and click on Save. If you wish to edit the name of the activity, you need to click on the gear icon available at the activity level and click on the Edit button. If you wish to delete any activity, click on Delete. Once you are done with the edits and deletion, clicking on Next will take you to the last step of the initiative creation. If you wish to go back to step 1, you can click on the Back button. At step 3, you can set due dates and assignees for each activity and/or the entire phase. The assignee field is a picker field. The due date field is a calendar field. If you wish to set the due date or the assignee to a complete phase, you need to click on the gear icon and provide the assignee and due date. If you wish to set the assignee and due date at the activity level, you click on the gear icon and then click on Assign and Due Date. You can, of course, cancel your actions of adding, editing new phases or activities, setting due dates and assignees just by clicking on the Cancel button. Thanks for watching. We've covered in this lesson what is an initiative, how to create a new initiative, and how to customize the activities that are needed to be performed under an initiative. In this lesson, we will cover what is the dashboard, what is a category, how to see the progress of an initiative, how to see a category or initiative, switching to category view from initiative view, viewing different types of progress based on a timeline or workflow, saving an initiative as a framework. Here's the organizational structure and entity relationships in Productize. At the highest level is a category or product line. There could be multiple categories. Underneath that, we can have multiple initiatives. Each initiative, in turn, can have multiple phases, which relate to the product lifecycle. Each phase can have multiple activities and sub-activities. To use the dashboard, please navigate to the Productize menu and choose Dashboard. There are two views on the dashboard, Category and Initiative. The category view is selected by default and it shows all the categories in Productize. You can select any category in order to view the summarized progress of all the initiatives. Selecting one of the initiatives will show the detailed progress of that particular initiative. That progress can be seen in terms of the process workflow or time log. Or you can also come to this view directly by selecting the Initiative tab, and then by selecting a category, and then by selecting an initiative as shown. An initiative is comprised of multiple product lifecycle phases containing a number of activities. Phases can be rearranged for better visibility by dragging and dropping. The progress of the phases can be seen in the header. Progress of the activities can be seen at the Activity Progress bar. Other details like name, assignee, and due date of an activity can be seen too. These properties are configurable from the admin screen. Lastly, if you wish to use this framework in another initiative, click on Save as Framework. Thanks for watching. In this lesson, we covered what is the dashboard, what is a category, how to see the progress of an initiative, how to see a category or initiative, switching to a category view from an initiative view, viewing different types of progress based on time log or workflow, and saving an initiative as a framework. In this training session, we will cover how to open an activity, how to add attachments, links, comments, and subtasks, how to assign an activity, how to see the status of an activity, and read its progress. You open an activity by clicking on it in the dashboard. A Productize activity is the same as a Jira ticket. On top, you see the Jira project name and ticket number, which is a unique identifier. And underneath, you see the summary of the ticket. You have different buttons where you can perform different actions. Based on the user's permissions, the buttons that are seen will change. Expanding more, you can see additional actions. There are options to share the ticket or to export it. The details sections have different fields and their values. The description field enables a more detailed description of the activity than the summary field. The section for attachments and issue links are visible only if there's at least one attachment or link. If you don't see them, then you can add them by clicking on the More button and then clicking on the Add Attachment or Link. Once you add an attachment or link, you will see a plus sign, and you can then add additional links and/or attachments. To create a subtask, click on it. Fill in the details and then click on Create. Now you can see the subtask that has been listed in the activity. You can comment on the activity. In order to tag other users, you use the @ sign and start typing their name. You can see the comments menu bar to make use of rich text in your comment. Once you click on Add, the comment will be attached to the ticket. The People section is where you set the assignee, reporter, votes, and watchers. The assignee is the responsible person to complete the task. He or she has the ownership. If you want to assign it to someone else, you need to click on the Assign button and select whom you want to assign the ticket to. The Dates section shows different dates for the activity, for when the activity was created, updated, and the assigned due date. The time tracking can help in capturing time estimates and how much time has been spent on the activity. One can log such work that is transparent to everyone. The Status field shows the status of the activity. This is the state of the workflow process. The process has been set by management and implemented by the administrator. Contact them if you would like to change the workflow process. Whatever you see in the circle is the state, and the arrows you see is the transition. A transition will help in moving the ticket state from one state in the process workflow to another state. Based upon which state the ticket is in, for every outward transition you will see a button for that activity. By clicking on this, you can observe the workflow state has been changed and a ticket status has been updated. The Productize dashboard then shows the progress based on the status field. Thanks for watching. In this lesson, we covered how to open an activity, how to add attachments, links, comments, and subtasks, how to assign an activity, and how to see the status of an activity and read its progress. In this session, we will cover how to change the user preferences for the dashboard and activities. To remember your choice of the last visited initiative on the dashboard, click on the Yes button. If you don't want to view your last visited initiative after loading a dashboard page, then you click on the No button. On the Dashboard Category tab, you can choose by default if you want to see the progress of the initiatives in terms of the time log or workflow. Just select the one you want. To customize a view for a particular initiative on the dashboard, select the name of that initiative. Configure which fields to be shown on the dashboard relative to activities for a selected initiative. Configure which fields to be displayed on mouse over of any activity for a selected initiative. Finally, update these changes. Thanks for watching. In this session, we covered how to change the user preferences for the dashboard and activities. In this session, we'll cover the administration settings for Productize, how to add a new Jira project or what we call an initiative along with your default project, how to change a default project to store initiatives, how to change a default framework from the Spice Catalyst framework to a customized framework. To open the administrative settings page, select the Productize menu and click on the Settings option. Productize comes with the Product Management Initiative as a default project to store the initiatives. Auto-populate this option while creating a new initiative from the Create Initiative page. You can also create an initiative in an existing Jira project by adding your project. Select your project name from the list and click on Add. Changing a default project can be done by selecting the project name among the list of initiative projects. Productize comes with the Spice Catalyst Agile Product Management Lifecycle Framework, and this will auto-populate when creating a new initiative. You can change the default baseline framework and set your own customized framework as a default. To change the category for a particular initiative, just select the initiative and change the category and update. This change will be reflected in the dashboard view. Removing any initiative will stop showing that initiative on the dashboard. You can view all initiatives which are currently visible from the dashboard, and you can remove them by clicking on the Remove button. Thanks for watching. In this session, we covered the administration settings for Productize, how to add a new Jira project or what we call an initiative along with your default project, how to change a default project to store initiatives, how to change a default framework from the Spice Catalyst framework to a customized framework.